poetry, whatever that is.
Did you hear that, Goblin?
Ridiculous notions of ownership.
Who's there?
Confringo! Bombarder! All of Ranrock's loyalists deserve the same fate. Nice work. Confringo!
I agree. Only good wizard's a dead wizard. Ranrock's got that right. I was keen to help him achieve his goals in that regard. You don't know who you're playing with! You don't believe it? Much too slow. You...
Confringo!
What are you doing? What is it?
Confringo! Expelliarmus! This must be it.
Sebastian, wait.
Wait? For what? Ugh, why are you suddenly so cautious?
Listen to me. I know you're angry and frustrated, but charging ahead now could undo all the progress we've made. LODGOK said...
Oh, your goblin friend?
Stop it. That's enough. Not all goblins are like Ranrock. I am not the enemy. We want the same thing. To find answers.
I thought we wanted the same thing.
We do. Listen to me. LODGOK has insights into Ranrock that we don't. He told me that Ranrock somehow knows about the Keepers and is searching anywhere connected to each of them. That's why they always seem to be one step ahead. I know what I'm doing. You need to trust me, or I don't see that we can continue together.
Fine. Fine. I'm sorry. I'm letting my emotions get the better of me. And I have been for a while. I do trust you. And I don't think I can help Anne without you.
Good. Ranrock clearly knows more than we thought. We need to be careful and do this right, not just go charging in. We have our work cut out for us. We need to work together if we're going to find the final piece to the triptych.
Agreed.
Next time I see a pig or that spy, I'm ripping it down.
Expelliarmus, Bombarder! Confringo! All of Ranrock's loyalists deserve the same fate. Nice work.
So far, so good.
Charming. Spiders. How fitting. Confringo! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Bombarder! Leviosa! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Revelio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Bombarda. Dingo. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Fringo. Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Bombarda. Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Bombarda. Expelliarmus. We've rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight. Confringo. Almost as good as if I'd done it myself. Confringo.
One nudge and that chest might have fallen.
Oh, I think 3 nudges at least.
These spiders are determined to make a meal of us.
I'm sure we taste better than a goblin dinner. Confringo! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
A staircase leading here. Whatever for?
Confringo! It's been here for ages. Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Confringo! Incendio! Look at this place. Not really my style. A bit much, if you ask me. Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Confringo. Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Incendio. Bombarda. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Bombarda. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Confringo. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Incendio.
Getting through the cavern can't have been the only challenge. Perhaps we should search for rooms.
We've seen rune symbols like these before. Confringo! Can't get out of here quick enough.
Sebastian, a journal entry. We should look for more.
Why couldn't she have kept all her journal entries in one place? Confringo! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Bombarda! Confringo! Bombarda! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Incendio! Confringo! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Bingo! Bombarda! Confringo! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Bombarda! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Rodrigo! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Bombarda! Confringo! Incendio! Bombarda! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Incendio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Incendio! Nice teamwork.
Nothing like an angry troll to bring friends together.
Accio! That troll certainly made a mess of things. Debris everywhere. Revelio. Confringo! Repair all. That was a piece of work.
More than one.
Did you find something?
A journal entry. Isadora was here.
Accio! Guardian Leviosa couldn't jump high enough to reach that ledge if we tried. I'm out of breath after all of those stairs. But the view, well worth it. Another barrier. We can blast through it, I'm certain. Confringo! Good news?
This journal entry sounds worrisome.
This can't be a dead end. Must be another floor above us. Revelio. Confringo! Almost as good as if I'd done it myself.
This place can't have belonged to only Isadora.
But the triptych pointed us here. Another rune symbol. Feel as if I should be fluent in runic language by now. Could this be another area Isadora created?
Isadora must have honed her skill with ancient magic here. I know from the memories I've seen that the Keepers and Isadora didn't see eye to eye on the use of ancient magic.
I wish you could see one of her memories.
The final canvas piece to the triptych. We've done it!
Isadora should not have had to keep all this secret.
I know from the memories I've seen that the Keepers and Isadora didn't see eye to eye on the use of ancient magic. But I don't understand why she seems to have gone to such great lengths to tell her story without their knowledge.
I wish you could see one of her memories.
So do I.
Perhaps completing the triptych will shed more light on all of this. I cannot believe the journey this triptych took us on.
This is it.
Don't keep me in suspense. Go on, place it.
Another pensive.
This is what we've been chasing.
I wonder.
What is it?
Let's find out.
I cannot bring my brother back, Father. But I can give you peace. Please, have a seat.
Isadora, we are all most intrigued to hear.
We're ready. I've something to show you. Father, these are my colleagues from Hogwarts. Father hasn't spoken since my brother died. On my travels, I confirmed that which I've always believed. That we have the power to take away pain.
Isadora. What have you done?
I took his pain.
Thank you.
That worked.
It did indeed.
Of course it did. It's goblin silver.
I need something much bigger.
All right. It would help if you could tell me more about what it is you're storing.
Magic. Left over from a spell I devised to remove pain, but if used correctly, its power can be used to do even more good.
Why would you want to store such magic away?
I only need to keep it safe until I can convince my colleagues of its worth. Magic like this unnerves some.
Not everyone's ready to wield such power.
Perhaps not. Someone will be.
She took away the pain. I knew it. I knew there was a way to help Anne.
Something isn't right, Sebastian.
What do you mean? You saw what she did.
No, not the memories, the portrait. I think the reason Isadora hasn't appeared is because she can't.
I don't follow.
We have seen that view before. The abandoned home in Felgroth, the destroyed painting, it was her.
So someone destroyed a bit of enchanted canvas, but we found the memory.
Yes, you're right.
We saw what she wanted us to see. We saw what she could do, what you can do.
But I don't know how to do what Isadora did.
Well, then you shall learn. The Keepers can teach you.
I'm not sure that they would. The Keepers believe that removing someone's ability to feel pain, it's a highly complicated, unpredictable form of magic. One that should be wielded with great care. If at all.
If at all? You've overcome all of their challenges. You've more than proven yourself. You can wield it. You have the ability. Please, talk to the Keepers. If not for me, then for Anne.
Why did the Keepers want to keep Isadora quiet? Why destroy her portrait?
I found one of Ranrock's drills in a mine along the shore. I intend to destroy it. I'm tired of trying to reason with him. You're welcome to join me, but if I don't see you there, I will reach out when I return. I have something to give you.
LODGOK's getting himself into more... I don't blame her for being concerned. We have been involved in some dangerous activities.
As the Ashwinders were locking me up and threatening my life, it did occur to me that my mother may have been right.
Has Officer Singer done anything with the evidence we provided?
She has not. Harlow is as strong as ever. Someone needs to stop him, whether it is us or Officer Singer. If someone had stopped the monsters like him in Matabeleland, my father would be alive today.
What exactly happened to your father?
It was a beautiful day. My mother had gone to tend to a neighbor who was ill, and so my father and I were galloping in the savannah.
Galloping? Your father was also an animagus, I take it?
He could become the most majestic giraffe, and he would carry me on his back, my arms around his neck. We were on our way home when we surprised a group of bandits who had come from our village. One of them saw me just as he removed a scarf from his face. He shouted and then aimed his rifle.
He didn't want you to identify him.
Exactly. In an instant, my father bowed his neck to protect me and was hit. As he fell, my father changed back into his human form. When the bandits saw this, they turned and ran in fear. Magic terrified them, and then he was gone. And it was all my fault.
Your fault? How so?
He died protecting me. If I had been capable of protecting myself, he would still be alive today. My mother and I tried to go on without him, but it became too much for us there. A few years later, we left to come to Scotland.
Do you think taking down the Ashwinders will avenge your father's death?
No. Vengeance is not what drives me. My father would not want that. He and my mother raised me to believe that it is a privilege to be able to fight for those who cannot. I know there is risk involved, but I feel it is worth it. I am glad you seem to think so too.
What does your mother think about all of this?
Well, as you saw, she worries a great deal. She is an excellent seer, but I think it bothers her to this day that she did not see my father's death coming. She misses him, as do I. So I believe on some level she understands my need to seek justice in a small way. But that does not mean that she likes it.
Do you think your father would approve of the things we've been doing?
Oh my, that is a good question. In theory, yes. Although he would worry as my mother does. But I think he, of all people, would understand my persistence. My father never shied away from a fight for good, no matter how ruthless the foe. And I think he would have enjoyed knowing that I had a compatriot like you.
I'm sorry, Natty. I can't imagine what you've been through. Your father sounds exceptional.
He was. Truly extraordinary. And thank you for your kind words. We all have our burdens. My father had a saying about that.
Yes, I remember. Rain does not fall on one roof alone.
Exactly. Soon you and I will put an end to the Ashwinders, beginning with Harlow. And once he is gone, we will turn our attention to Rookwood. We are making progress, and we will succeed. Thank you again for saving me. You deserve all of the praise you have received.
Suckers freaking.
This cart ought to get me deeper into the mine. Just like Gringotts. But I'm in the driver's seat this time.
Something seems wrong.
How deep will this take me?
Ranrock's gonna be pleased with our progress.
Who was on that car?
Enjoy the hand with his pa, will ya?
That has to be the end up ahead.
Would you please meet with me in the Great Hall? I have come upon a difficult time, and I need a friend.
Confringo!
Revelio.
Accio. Confringo. Levioso. Protego.
Who's the inferior being?
Confringo. Levioso.
Why don't you come up here and fight me?
Confringo.
Stop it!
Levioso. Confringo. Levioso. Bombardo.
You can't stop us.
Confringo. Levioso. Levioso. Confringo. Bombardo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo.
How nice of you to stop by. One less shoe to worry about.
Confringo. Bombardo.
Lucky, that's all. This is me. Why can't I hit you?
Confringo. Bombardo.
You'll pay for that.
Levioso.
Call that spell casting.
Bombardo.
Victory!
is ours.
Enjoy suffering, do you?
I wouldn't give a cup of mushroom tea.
I know it. Not your best moments, I fear.
Teach you nothing about dueling. You will suffer. No! I will make you pay. I can do this for days. I don't think you know who you're dealing with. I'm That was meant for me.
What are you doing? You won't be able to stop Ranrock's violence. Kill you when I get down. I'll get you for this.
Pity. Not quite.
Finish me.
We won't stop me. Your spell.
Expelliarmus.
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Crucio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Protego. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Crucio. Confringo. Protego. Expelliarmus.
Should think they felt that in London.
Revelio. Confringo. Confringo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio.
I need to pull this platform closer. What is it?
Leviosa. Confringo. Bombarda.
What lets you be so nice to someone such
That student defeated our amendment to the tower.
Bombarda. Confringo.
Think you're clever, don't you? You won't defeat us all!
Confringo.
Nice for the win!
Bombarda.
Getting fond of dark magic.
Where does this path, I suspect?
Confringo!
You had a lunch stop? I'm afraid of heights. Childish.
Confringo! Bombarda!
I won't rest.
Leviosa! Confringo!
Is that it?
Confringo! Bombarda!
Pitiful. Truly.
Confringo!
Too late for you to learn the error of your ways. These devices run on steam power. I hope I can get to Ranrock before LODGOK does.
Another drill is complete. The wizarding world will crumble.
I can end this right now. I have to destroy the drill and stop Ranrock's loyalists.
Confringo!
Not quite.
Leviosa! Confringo!
I won't rest.
Confringo! Repulsor!
You're really not very good at this, are you?
Protego! No! Confringo! Repulsor! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Protego! Confringo! Bombarda!
Crucible.
Confringo! Bombarda! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Protego! Bombarda! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Bombarda! Expelliarmus!
Confringo!
Expelliarmus! Bombarda!
Confringo!
This will not go well for you.
Stego!
Your time is just
Bombarda!
Expelliarmus! You've one less follower, Ranrock. Confringo!
That is unfortunate. No matter, we will build another.
I found this one lurking outside.
LODGOK. Come to make amends, little brother.
I came to stop this.
What is this you've brought me? It cannot be. All this time, you knew. You knew where it was.
Are you all right?
I'll never understand you, LODGOK. So, Gollum, that witch did not consider you an equal. She, like all wizard kind, sought only to use you.
You're wrong, Ranrock.
The young ones are especially deceitful. They are taught to hide their disgust for us, as they exploit us.
Astonishing that our ancestors ever trusted each other.
All this time, looking everywhere for the final repository, searching in vain for Bragbor's last journal. Wasted my time, chasing a child. And my little brother knew where it was all along. But now, I don't need you. I don't need any of you.
I was bringing it to you.
You are a traitor to our kind! No! Abamacadabra!
Poor LODGOK. Dead by his brother's hand. No wonder he tried so hard to reason with him. Now to get out of this blasted place. I take it this means you had some luck at the library?
It took a few hours and some eye-watering maps, but I think this might be the cave Doran told us about.
Impressive. Especially with how little information he gave us.
Well, I'm still not sure this is the cave, but it did seem the most promising. I stumbled across some folklore about a cave in the area that people avoid. Seemed the perfect place to hide something of value. It's a bit of a leap, I confess, but might a mysterious item such as a special moonstone be hidden in an equally mysterious cave? I think I'm desperate for anything at this point.
Did you discover why people avoid this cave?
Ridiculous, really. Rumor was that the cave drove people mad. I couldn't find any account by someone who had been in the cave, though. So either it is a rumor, or anyone who went in wasn't in any state to speak of it afterwards.
Well, we're here. We might as well have a look.
Agreed. I wonder if you'd go blind from staring directly at a moonstone.
You don't think the rumors about the cave are true?
I suppose we'll find out, won't we?
Accio. Confringo.
It's another aggressive one!
Confringo. Accio. Bombardo. Expelliarmus.
What is going on with that?
Confringo. Accio. Confringo. Lumos.
Lumos.
Accio. Repulsor.
Voipers.
I beg your pardon?
This must be how the rumor about the cave started. The Whooper's song is said to drive anyone who hears it mad.
Repulsor. Accio.
If the moonstone is here and so are Whoopers, I wonder if it's being protected.
Accio.
Why am I not surprised? First the Whoopers and now this. We need to find moths for those spinners.
Lumos.
Lumos! Lumos!
Accio. Lumos.
Perhaps the runes on the walls have something to do with finding the moths.
Repulsor.
Another obstacle. No matter. I'm sure we can work out a way across.
Accio. Lumos.
Lumos. Merlin, it's beautiful.
Lumos.
You did it! I was hoping we wouldn't have to do this.
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Accio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Accio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Confringo.
Look, where the water's bubbling. How odd.
Shall we take a closer look?
You read my mind. Merlin, it's even more beautiful close up. It's got to be here, I just know it.
Confringo.
Given what floopers are known to do, I never thought I'd be so happy to see this many of them.
I don't know. I've been listening to them for a while now, and I'm starting to lose my mind.
Very funny. I was just thinking how it's proof that poachers haven't been here, assuming this is where the Moonstone is. Which means we're one step ahead of them. Well, we found what we came for. Now we just need to bring it to the henge.
Well done, Poppy. This did end up being the right cave after all.
A good thing, too. We need every advantage over the poachers if we're to get to the Snidgets first. We should do as Doran suggested and bring the Moonstone to the henge.
Shall we?
We shall. If we leave now, we should make it there by nightfall. That's the henge, precisely where Doran said it would be. But now that we're here, I'm not entirely sure how to feel. We knew we were at the cave for the Moonstone, but Doran didn't tell us what to expect when we placed the stone in the henge.
Whatever it is, it had better have to do with Snidgets.
The clock is ticking in that regard, isn't it? Let's make our way down. We're nearly at the end of this. I think that's it over there.
How's your Gran doing, by the way?
Nothing keeps Gran down. She set up a caterwauling charm and threatened to make a coat out of the next poacher that set foot on her doorstep. I still feel terrible that I'm the reason they went there.
Surely she'll be pleased you've gone after the Snidgets.
I hope so. Gran understands how important it is to protect those who need it. I think we can safely say we know where the Moonstone goes.
Whoa!
Oh. That was a mooncalf dance. Do you know how rare it is to see even one? They only ever happen under a full moon. Though I suppose the Moonstone allowed it to happen now.
Is the pattern they left behind on the ground normal?
All part of the dance. No one pattern is ever the same, though. We'll need to draw this one to get a better sense of it. Can't wait to tell Gran that I've managed to see not one, but 2 mooncalf dances. She'll be jealous.
You've seen this before?
It was pure luck the first time. I was on Highwing, or I'd never have spotted it. It was the night Well, the night I met Highwing, actually,
I'd love to hear about how you and Highwing met.
I'd actually like you to know. About 5 years ago, Highwing had been captured by poachers. At first, they planned to sell her, but soon decided they wanted to kill her instead. More money, I suppose. I'd finally had enough. I freed Highwing and we ran. We'd flown for ages when I spotted mooncalves dancing below and we landed to watch them. It felt like an omen. A good one. A sign that the worst was over.
What do you mean you'd had enough and the worst was over?
You see, the night I freed Highwing was also the night I ran away from home. A poacher camp. I come from a family of poachers.
Merlin? I don't know what to say, Poppy. I can't imagine what that must have been like for you.
I never fitted in, but the older I got, the more apparent it became. Gran tried for years to convince my parents to let me live with her. Suffice it to say, when I left with Highwing, I flew straight for her house.
How brave. I'm glad you escaped.
So am I. There were so many creatures I was unable to help when I was younger. Now that's all I want to do.
From everything I've seen, you're doing precisely that.
I've had a bit of help. I've never told anyone any of this, but I'm glad that you know. It's nice to have someone to talk about it with.
What was it like growing up in a family of poachers?
The thing I remember most was how much we moved around, always chasing the next big kill. It was chaotic and dangerous, and nowhere a child should ever grow up.
Do your parents know about the things you do now? Saving that dragon from the fighting ring, for instance.
We don't speak, or rather, they don't speak to me. Last I heard, they were in Borneo trying to make their fortunes there, acromantulas. However, I wouldn't be surprised if word has got back to them. Some days a part of me hopes that it has. Now that I'm older, I wish I could talk to them, get them to see sense. But sadly, I suspect that wouldn't do any good.
We were around so many poachers in the tent. Were you not worried about being recognized?
Poachers are nomadic, and most of the ones in the area aren't any I'd grown up with. That said, I suspect someone must have recognized me. That's how they got to Gran.
I'm glad you told me.
We should get back to Doran. He'll need to see the symbol, and we've got poachers to beat. If you collect the moonstone, I can make a quick drawing of the symbol for Doran.
Are you finished with the drawing?
Just barely. I think the pattern's a bird. At least that's what it looks like.
Didn't the journal say the key to finding the Snidget lies in the moonlight?
Of course. That's it. We need to show this to Doran. Not that I'd know where to find him at this hour. Perhaps we should head back to the castle and we can track him down after a good night's sleep.
Agreed. I'm ready to leave if you are.